What's going on, everybody? It's your boy PTK Bland back in the building with another weekly video. How is everybody doing? I know your boy has not been doing videos as often, but I still appreciate you guys' support and love that you guys have been putting towards the channel. The weekly videos are coming. Once again, I did tell you guys I don't have nearly as much time during the week anymore, so I'm just going to try and put these videos out as often as I can, guys. But once again, appreciate the support. All of our links are in the description below. Follow us on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. I do the poll of the week, so that's where you can find that as well. The Shop Podcast every single Saturday last week was phenomenal. The link in the description below for last week's video as well as on the end screen. Shout out to the boy Centurion. Shout out to Fuzzy, Jarhead, Zalker as well. Everybody on the Shop Podcast, you guys are amazing. But let's go ahead and dive into today's video because I definitely got something that I want to talk about. I know if you're looking at the thumbnail, you're like, what's going on, Blam? But I really wanted to talk to you guys and tell you why, or at least state why I think E3 is still the most relevant gaming conference that we have. Okay, now I know some people, when Sony announced that they were not going to be going to E3, some people looked at that as a blow to the event, essentially. To me, I looked at it completely different. E3 by far, if you look at the numbers, you look at viewership, you look at the reaction that people have at E3, there's no other event that's even close. I mean, you have smaller events, FanFest, which is great, Inside Xbox, PSX, obviously Gamescom, which is more European based, so it doesn't get a whole lot of press coverage here in the States. E3 is the Super Bowl of gaming by far. Okay, the biggest announcements are there. All the publishers and developers there. Just because Sony didn't show up doesn't mean that it's irrelevant. You know, we don't know what their strategy is this time around. But E3 by far is the biggest show, and I don't want anybody in the comment section talking about it is irrelevant because E3 has not gotten any smaller. Essentially, once they opened it up to public access, it almost doubled in size because now as a fan, you can just go buy a ticket and actually go to the show. It's open to the public, whereas before it was just media only. So I think E3 is still a phenomenal show, and look at how excited we are. Every single year, this time of year, we get a ton of rumors. What's going to happen? What's going to be showed? Who's going to be there? And we hang our hats on these rumors. We don't really do that for a lot of other events. Yeah, PSX, Inside Xbox, we have a little banter, speculation, but not nearly as close as E3. We sit up here and make spreadsheets, Excel spreadsheets, all kind of crazy stuff for rumors, all kind of different things. People digging through emails, trying to find any kind of rumor to get a lead on E3 and what's going to be showed there. That's how I know the impact of E3 is still there. Also, as far as Xbox is still putting on a very huge show. Just because the brand you don't like or maybe you don't necessarily follow is not going to be there doesn't mean the show is actually irrelevant at all. I think that's kind of shallow to say that. When you look at the data, it does not support that evidence at all. So in my opinion, E3 is still the biggest show. It's still the one show on my bucket list essentially that I want to go to, that I definitely want to experience for myself. But it's just something I wanted to talk about here today because, you know, as the show, we're leading up to it, you get some people on both sides of the fence saying, hey, maybe the show is not relevant anymore, yada, 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 for whatever particular reason that they may think it is. 9 times out of 10 is just because they don't either like the brand that's going to be there or their company that they support is not going to be there. So just pump your brakes, guys. You know, hold your stuff self in check. Obviously, we're not going to see every single thing we talk about all year. A lot of it has to do with that too. Sometimes people over expect things. They expect too much from the event. So let's keep all of that in check, everybody. We're not going to get everything we absolutely want, but I'm damn sure going to get some excitement from the show, and I can 100% guarantee that. But let me know down in the comment section, guys. What do you guys think about E3 and its relevancy and how people are, you know, feeling about it, especially this last probably 12 months, knowing that Sony's not going to be there? A lot of people took that as, you know, the event's not as popular. Look at all these other companies, you know, doing their own show, which I think that's just completely false to me. I just think that other companies have gotten big enough to where they feel like, you know what, we can do our own show and still present all these games at E3. So to me, just makes sense. But once again, guys, subscribe, like the channel if you enjoy the content. Once again, I'll be back very soon with a weekly video. Got a lot of cool things cooking up, guys. I know I've been on and off talking about merch, but the merch is coming. You guys will definitely see some PTK Blam and some Shop Podcast merch. I will let you know on Twitter when that is going to be released, when we're going to be doing an opening for that. I'm really excited about it because I've worked behind the scenes on it, and I really appreciate you guys' support. So I will let you know on Twitter. Follow me there. But once again, guys, love you. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Peace out.